Yes, we are. It's not just any psychologist either. It's Dr. Steve Peters, who is a very famous man in that area and has already got a fantastic record, if you like, and a CV working in many different sports. And he's been working, I think, and doing some work at Liverpool with Brendan Rodgers, so Stephen knows him quite well. And we're really happy that going into this tournament, so we've talked about for a long time, but we really wanted to make certain that we got the man we wanted, i.e. someone who can, if you like, understand the footballing environment and, join us, if you like, rather than someone who's going to come in to lecture to the players, someone who's going to be with us. And luckily, Brendan Rodgers allowed me to speak to Steve Peters, and Steve has accepted our invitation, so we're really happy about that. I don't think we should think about what the English thing to do is or not to do. We've got to make certain that if there are any benefits to be had out there, benefits which could help us play a better tournament, go further in the tournament, win more matches, we've got to be aware of those things, and we've got to try and take advantage of them. And I've got to say it's something within the FA, talking with Club England, we've discussed for a while. To be honest, it's more when you get to a tournament phase that someone can really play a part, because we can have the players with us for a longer period of time. In your preparation phases, sometimes only 2 or 3 days or 4 or 5 days, it would be much harder for a psychologist to really do the work that we think he can do. And as far as I'm concerned, the mind and our mindset and our ability to come to terms with what playing in a World Cup means, and what we need to do to get not only our physical preparation right and our tactical preparation, but also our mental preparation right, then for me it's fantastic that we've now got this opportunity to use one of the very, very best men in his field. And I understand that the headlines will be England can't score a penalty, so Steve Peters will make certain we get 5 out of 5. That would be very tough, because as Stephen's quite rightly said, he won't be able to help us do that. But what he might be able to help us do, and especially the players, is to make certain that they are mentally better prepared for any challenge in front of them. Penalty shootouts may be one, but there's also a lot of minutes of football to be played, so we're looking forward to his help in that area as well.
We're just talking then about Ashley Cole. Would you consider talking to Jose Mourinho? Would that be a benefit about how much Ashley will be given an opportunity to play leading up to the World Cup?
No, that would be wrong to do that. I mean, I've never done that. I've been a club manager for so many years myself. I wouldn't appreciate someone asking favours of me or asking me to play a particular player for his benefit if it didn't actually suit me and my purposes. At the moment, Jose's got a job to do with Chelsea. He's got to pick the best 11 that he thinks from his squad of players, and unfortunately for Ashley, he finds himself at the moment behind Azpilicueta, who is the first choice. But that doesn't mean to say that will be the case between now and the end of the season. And knowing Ashley as I do, I'm pretty certain he's working every day to try and persuade Jose that, you're not making the right choice and you should be choosing me instead. If it happens he gets back in the team, that's good for us, I guess, and good for Ashley. But if he doesn't, it's not going to change my thinking. I know Ashley Cole. I know what Ashley Cole can do. 106 caps for England says everything. It will be quite simply a choice at the end. Is there a place for him in the 23, or will his place in the 23 go to somebody else?
On a lighter note, do you have any concerns that tourists on the cable car going up to Sugarloaf Mountain might be able to spy on your training sessions during the World Cup?
No. I've got to say, I got over that paranoia a long time ago. I mean, they need good eyesight, I think. I mean, from what I remember of Sugar Mountain, when I was on the training pitch, it looked like a very sheer climb to me. And at the top, I don't know quite how good your vision would be, but anyone who's prepared to go to that length, then good luck to them. And I think we'll get on with our work and we won't get paranoid about those type of things. No, it's the only one. Unfortunate, of course. I mean, as you know, Carl hasn't played for the last 2 or 3 games for Tottenham, and we were rather hoping that when I selected the squad he would recover and maybe play for Tottenham at the weekend and be fit to play for us. But unfortunately he needs at least another week, we think, before he'll be fit to play, so we've had to let him go. He was with us last night. We had a Brazil meeting, if you like, to put forward a few ideas about what our plans are going forward for the whole of the squad, so he was with us for that. But when we went to Tottenham this morning, he stayed there and will continue to get treatment.
So does that mean Ben Johnson wins his 50th cap?
Well, you know, there aren't that many defenders, so there's a very good chance, of course. But I haven't named the team yet. But if you really insist, then I'll tell you that Glenn Johnson will get his 50th cap at right back, yes.
Roy, thank you for that. Can I ask you, can you give us any other clues about the starting lineup at this stage?
Well, I could do, Nick, but I don't intend to, simply because I haven't spoken to the team yet. We have a meeting tonight. As I said yesterday, was really quite heavily focused on Brazil. It was our only chance to do that. But as from today, we'll be doing our pre-match video and team talk for Denmark and trying to prepare that game as best we can. And actually at that meeting I will tell the team, or the starting 11 if you like, at that meeting, but I don't want to do it before I've spoken to the players.